As soon as I finished my first stream, I went to upload all of the Resident Evil 4 conclusion videos from today, because I did beat the DLC. I had to spend an extra half an hour to get it done, but I got it done. And it didn't seem like it was working. Like, I got them all queued up to upload, and then it seemed like they froze and weren't uploading. Now, typically if that happens, it means that there's probably an issue with one of the videos, like they corrupted. So I played all the videos, but they all played fine on my PC. And I'm like, so then the videos aren't corrupted? So then why aren't they uploading? I ended up restarting my computer like 3 times, and I kept queuing the videos up to upload, and they still felt like they weren't uploading at the right speed. Like, they were insanely slow. So I actually went and I ate dinner. It was super late. I had a nice cold dinner of hot dogs and pasta salad.
No,
they ice cold. And I came back up here.
No, dude.
And I was like, what's going on?
Phil, no,
again,
Phil.
It looked like they weren't uploading. I was like, all right, so here's what I'm going to do.
Not ice cold hot dogs and pasta salad.
I'm going to try to edit out the podcast out of the raw stream archive, because that'll be a lot of load off of uploading. It's the biggest video. The podcast is about 90 minutes long. So I figured if I edited the podcast out, and then maybe I tried to upload the shorter videos, maybe it wouldn't be as big of a deal. So that's what I did, and it worked. Everything worked fine and went live. Like moments, like 5 minutes before I came up here to stream tonight, everything went live. So if you were not here,
thank you, Phil.
The conclusion of Resident Evil 4's Separate Ways DLC,
I needed that laugh,
and you missed the finale. It did end today. The videos just went live. You probably didn't see them because they went live moments before this stream went live. But I hope you enjoy them. Should be a good watch for you. The final boss is a major pain in the ass, like really annoyingly designed.
Can I see your chat?
To the point where I was pretty frustrated the way that they did it. Let me put it this way, because I don't want to spoil. But think of it this way: what's the one unique thing about the Separate Ways DLC from the main game? You play as Ada, and Ada can zip line around and do things with her zip line. Guess what's the one thing they don't implement during the final boss fight? The one thing that would make it fun. Have her zip line. I think, oh, it's the final boss, so why don't you zip around the room, shoot the boss, dodge the attacks using the zip line? You know, none of that is used. It's as if you're playing with Leon. I was like, wow, that's incredibly stupid. Why did they make a boss fight that could have been a Leon boss fight as the final fight for Ada? Of course, it doesn't feel fun. It feels stupid in that regard. So I was pissed because it took me like a half an hour almost to beat this guy. And I'm like, why? They could have easily made this a lot more interesting with the zip line. So anyway, that did piss me off, but I got it done.
I said I could see it. I said I could see your chat.
You hope I charge my controller. Lies of P is on Xbox. Yeah, that is something about PlayStation. PlayStation 5 controller dies within like 3 hours of gameplay. Because I played, what, 3.5 hours today? And at the very end of my stream, it said, your batteries are dead. I was like, what? I've only played for 3.5 hours. And the battery in the controller is already dead. That's terrible, in my opinion.
Yo, big ups, John.
Like, that's a real not efficient use of a controller battery, you know. But my Xbox, I got plugged in. So I don't run out of power on that.
Yo, The Simpsons predicts everything, dude. They even predicted Phil's divorce.
Okay. Excuse me. Exactly. My ruin says you did use the zip line for the giant El Gigante fight for Ada. You're right. So I mean, like, earlier in the DLC, they implement the zip line and make it unique and interesting. And then the final boss of hers is just like a generic experience that's frustrating because you don't use any of her abilities. So what was the point? It's just very frustrating and tedious. So yeah, I felt like they kind of ran out of ideas near the end of the DLC.
Hit twice? What did you get hit with, bro? Okay. Did they hit you with their best shot?
PS5 controller eats away the battery way more than PS4 because they put too much shit in it. The vibration, the haptic feedback, the adaptive triggers, it all eats the battery. That's what I mean. Like, all these features they keep putting in PlayStation console, they think they're good.
Why do you need haptic feedback, dude?
Like, what is this? And
turn that shit off, dude.
What the hell? How many games really use haptic feedback? It didn't help at all.
I just said that.
Resident Evil 4's DLC. It doesn't do shit. Anyway, I'm ready. I'm ready for the finale. Are you guys ready for Lies of P to end? Depending on if we beat this tonight, we'll determine what we do tomorrow. If we beat this tonight, tomorrow night, I'm going to do more of the Modern Warfare 3 beta. Okay? But only if we beat this tonight. I don't know if we're going to beat this tonight or not. So I guess we'll see what happens.
Harassment?
All right?
Oh. Sounds like some dents are coming after
Then
you,
again,
maybe.
how late does the Modern Warfare 3 beta run? Does anyone know?
Some dents are... The dents are coming for you, brother.
8th, 9th, and 10th. Technically, 9 p.m. tomorrow could be considered the 11th if you're going by East Coast time, so I don't know what time it runs out.
Yeah, because you've been trolling, right?
Uh-oh. Maybe it runs out too early and I can't do that anyway.
You should use the sock account.
I was told earlier this morning that that the open beta on Xbox is later on in the week, and maybe I should do the open beta on Xbox to compare the two, which I could do.
Yo, big up Still Ran.
10 a.m. on Tuesday? Oh, so, wait.
Big ups,
10 a.m. on Tuesday. 10 a.m., that's tomorrow. You're saying tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.? Then that's not even... That makes no sense at all. So then there's no way I could play it. 10 a.m. Pacific time on Tuesday? Then I can't do it tomorrow night at all. I guess we're doing Street Fighter. Yeah, there's no way I could do it then.
Yeah, if you troll in Phil's chat...
They said it was the 8th through 10th. But they didn't say 10 a.m.
The den heads will
10th.
report you
That's
for
really
harassment
dumb.
and shit. Just be aware of that.
All right. Anyway, we're going to jump in a second here, everybody. Okay? Any support tonight is greatly appreciated. You guys remember my goals. First of all, we lost a lot of members in the last day. Sadly, we lost like 60 members. They were all must have been gifted last month and they've expired. So one great way you could help the channel right now would either be become a member or to give some memberships to the channel. That would be appreciated. Or you could tip the stream. And as you know, every stream this week, I'm trying to hit the tips goal.
Thanks for
subscribing.
subscribing.
We did it earlier today, but last night we were far from it. So it'd be great if you could support the stream with tips tonight. That would be great. Thank you in advance. Okay.
Big ups, Chalky. EX Bag, baby.
Gabriel, thank you for a super chat. He says, "What's up, Phil? 2 games finished in 1 day." I mean, again, we hope. I don't know. We're fighting this boss, but I don't know what's after it. People are saying there is another boss that's insanely tough, so I don't think they're beating this tonight. I'm certainly going to give it an honest shot. You know, we have a giant, a big stream here dedicated just to these bosses, basically.
Yeah, dude, he's absolutely disgusting, dude.
Let's see what happens.
Burps into the microphone. I'm surprised he doesn't fucking fart and shit, too. So he turns around, farts into the mic.
All right, you guys ready? Hello, everyone, and good evening, and welcome to the potential finale session of Lies of P. We have made it to the final boss room. We already took him on several times during the last stream, and I failed. But I was actually getting close. But for what I'm to understand, guess what? There's potential for one final boss after that. So we're going to do it tonight, hopefully. However, before we do it, guess what I was told? We apparently have something secret to do back at the hotel, if you can believe it.
Hand-holding.
I don't know. This is what I'm being told.
Some nice hand-holding going on
I'm
here.
being told to go back to Hotel Croc and to check a particular thing out. So I'm going to do that right now and see if
he needs the
OP. They could be wrong. They could be lying. I don't know. Maybe they're lying just like P. But we're going to see if this is true or not.
He needs the OP item, dude. He needs the overpower item that's going to
find out.
Cheese the game.
Yes, this is the full Fox outfit for the finale.
Let's see what's it gonna be.
Correct or not?
Infinite
we'll
health.
Have to find out.
What's it gonna be like? Do 1 million damage per hit.
Oh my! People were correct. Look at this. As a result of me lying as much as I have in the playthrough, look at what is happening.
Yeah, that's like real life, dude.
Investigate. The golden lie. I just received the golden lie. Here it is. It is a CC scaling. So you probably could get it to be a technique scaling if I wanted to. So what is it? It is a blade type, a blunt style weapon. Let's take a look at it. The golden lie. Ready? So, first of all, storm attack. Trigger 3 consecutive forward attacks in a row. Or furious golden hits. Swing your weapon to attack and defend simultaneously. Hold the attack button down to keep on swinging. So you can attack while you're blocking. We'll have to test this. A mystical wooden rod obtained from the boy's portrait. Fascinatingly, it extends and retracts at the whim of the
Okay, so yeah, I was right.
There are two
some
kinds
OP
of lies.
shit.
Yours is the lie that makes your nose long. The boy loved the fairy tale about the wooden puppet adventures. At least the wooden puppet's father was kind. Should we see what the hell this thing is? I mean, it's the rarest weapon in the game. You literally had to lie the entire game to get it.
The rarest weapon in the game.
If you didn't lie enough, you didn't get this.
Great, dude.
So you had to be constantly lying to get this weapon. It's pretty insane when you think about it. By the way, it looks like I might have a quartz I can use. I have 1 quartz, and I can put it into whatever I want.
Absolutely amazing gameplay, dude.
So I guess the question is just, what do I want to put it in, right? Because I guess we'll just put it into this one. What do I want to do? Increase Fable Art effect, no. Stagger from behind, no. Lower damage when dodging, or enhance guard regain and recovery when attacking enemies. Maybe we should do that. Lowers your charge attack stamina consumption. That could be good, because I'm using that during the boss. You know what? I think we're going to do enhance guard regain recovery. So when you block and then you attack, you get your health back more quickly. That's going to help for these final boss. So, alright. Probably the final quartz I'll get in the whole game, right? So, let's see what the hell this thing is and what it's capable of. Shall we? The Golden Lie. First of all, it's a staff. Let's see how it attacks. Ready? Pretty fast attack, and take a look at my stamina. It barely uses any stamina at all. It's fast. It's really fast. The only thing is, it's not in tandem with your dodge, and it doesn't move sideways like the Dragon Sword did. You're basically committing to a forward attack flurry. Now, here's the heavy attack. It's a swing, and then a double strike, and a swing, and a double strike. See that? Now, what about the charge attack? A double swing. Okay, and it's good arch. Now, let's try the abilities. First of all, this is just the standard Y ability. Let's do this first. This is just pressing just Y. Let's see what it does. A 3-hit strike that has tons of stun. Now, the other one is when you're blocking and you do it, and you can attack continuously while you're blocking. Let's try this. Did that work? I guess that's it. That's the whole move. So I guess what it is you can be blocking, and during blocking, you can interrupt with this combo. So if the enemy's attacking and you block, you can immediately interrupt with that. It looks good, and I would probably use it. The problem is, I just used all of my upgrade components, if you remember, on the ring. So I don't have enough upgrade components to use this thing. That's probably a big problem, no? I don't think I have enough at all. Let's find out.
You're here.
Yeah, see, it uses the Dark Covenant Moonstone. I'm boned. You know, I'm totally boned. I don't have them. If I had them, I would absolutely use this weapon probably for the final boss. It looks really good, right? But there's just no way for me to mess with it. Maybe if I play the game again, a New Game Plus in the future, and it's really awesome that it's the hardest weapon in the game to get, because you had to lie the whole game to get it, so this was my payoff for doing it. But it really stinks I can't use it for the end. It would have been perfect if it was just, like, ready to go for the end and didn't need upgrades, right? So, yeah, pretty annoying. That's it, unless, because we can't, I think we could buy more, though. Dark Moonstone Covenant thingies. I think we could buy more over here. But I don't think we're going to have nearly enough. Oh, by the way, we have a new record. Let's play the record. We got a new one called Shadow Flower, so let's play that one while we do our other stuff here. And then we'll head back to the boss. Shadow Flower. I think of you while waiting in the rain. Take me away as I'm exhausted in the dark. Shadow flower, the tears of the blue fairy locked in the glass bird cage. So this is the song of the blue fairy, Sophia, who we killed to release her from her pain.
Welcome to Hotel
Yeah, I could buy them. I could get up to 4. But I can only use 2, right?
Welcome to...
Pretty sure that's all I have. That's all I can use. Thank you, Gabriel the Blessed, who's gifting memberships to the channel so far. 2 gifted. Looks like Spidey 5000 got that last one. Congratulations, Spidey, and thank you for supporting the channel tonight, Gabriel. I appreciate that. Yeah, looks like I can do like one more upgrade. That's it.
You're here.
He probably knew about it the whole time, dude.
Now it needs one more. I need one more.
I'd say it's a 50-50 chance.
Yeah. That sucks. Because I'm actually close
to
maxing.
The other 50%, he probably got it from chat, maybe.
Because it would have been, yeah, it would have been pretty good. Oh, man. Can I do the text scaling? No. Oh, wait, it just says I don't have the, oh, never mind. It just says that I don't have the whatchamacallit, the ergo. I can do that.
Calling out stolen valor.
You're here.
No. I'm on a disc.
Still can't do anything correctly, man.
So this would increase it. Yeah, it would increase it by 17. Yep.
Big up Scout Galore.
They don't let you do it the once? I think you can only do it the once anyway, right?
Yep,
yeah,
Sonic.
see, once it's scaled, that's it. Okay.
Big up Slowen.
Well, if I had one more Dark Moonstone of the Covenant, I could freaking, I could upgrade this again, but I don't have one more. Like, damn. I would love to do, because maybe I could have used it on the boss. But I don't have enough, right? I don't even know, like, where would I farm that? Where would I farm a Dark Moonstone of the Covenant right now? I only need one, but I don't know where the hell I would try to farm it. That really stinks to be one short of being able to use it, right? Hey, Vanini, just give me an upgrade item right now. I demand it.
These halls are truly cavernous.
Oh, we're talking about,
and her music.
Yeah.
She was a terrific pianist before she
He's talking about the woman who owned the hotel
now
until she died.
It's up to us to protect this hotel. Her home and...
Thank you, Gabriel, for another gift of membership. Appreciate it.
Losing someone never gets easier.
This one went to Sogo Osaka.
I always welcome...
Crafted all the arms. How many of these do I have? 3? I have 3. Can I maximize this then? I'm going to maximize my flamethrower. Even though I'm not going to use it. Now it's maxed. Okay. Man, I need one. Does anyone know where to get a Dark Moonstone of the Covenant quick? If not, forget it. But I would love to use this during the fight. And I could use it if I could find one more Dark Moonstone. Yes, Jasper is good. I don't know why you ask. Of course he's good. Anyone? No one. Literally no one talking about the game. That's great. End of the game. Barren Swamps.
No one cares about this fucking game, dude.
Right here? The entrance or this? Which one? Barren Swamp entrance or Barren Swamp? Because Barren Swamp entrance has the flaming guy, the flaming Clockwork Knight thing. And this would be the guy in the cave, right? Who's like the cop. Which one? The entrance? Okay. So I have to fight the Clockwork Knight over and over. I want to try this weapon on him, too. And see how it works. Oh, look, it's daytime now. Yeah, it's cool that once you clear an area, the whole climate of it changes. I actually really like that. You know what I could do? I could just cheese right now, right?
Why wouldn't Jasper be okay? Of course he's okay. Yeah, it sounded like Jasper's not okay, dude. To me.
The auto parry already ran out. Nope. Radiant Ergo Fragment. So this guy just grind on him and see if he'll drop one? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, grind on him,
You
dude.
final boss last night, Grey Zoro? Cool. %5 drop rate? I don't think I'm getting it then. What the fuck? I missed. Are you kidding? The range is a little short, I would say, compared to some of my other weapons. That is a little disappointing. It looks like it should have better range than it does. I died. I couldn't move. The stupid overheat, I couldn't move. So I have no idea what he dropped and I didn't get it. I feel like the weapon is a fast weapon, but you get committed to the animation, so you get stuck. And I also feel like it's not as much damage. Like the ring blade I'm using does insane damage. So I feel like this isn't a very good weapon because I can't level it enough, you know?
Bro, you got the rarest weapon in the game, dude. Still dies.
Why can't I stun him? I'm right in front of him.
Great.
And after you swing this weapon, he has to do like a flourish with it, which is kind of stupid. That flourish is really dumb that he does. A weird flourish, and you get kind of stuck in the flourish after you're done attacking with it. I like the weapon, but I feel like it has to get some getting used to. I'll try 1 or 2 more times, and if I don't get it, that's it. We're just not going to bother. See that flourish he got stuck in that animation doing?
He's trying to farm for some item. I don't.
Radiant Ergo Fragment.
Yeah, he's trying. I don't know what he's farming
like
farming for some 5% chance
we'll
item.
Go back to the final boss. Sucks. I love the fact you get.
Oh, he's trying to get like a
rare
shard
weapon for having lied the whole game. I like the idea because like
so you can upgrade the weapon or something.
Like a Dark Souls game that even does that, right? Like you made all these story choices, and the story choices lead you to this cool, unique weapon. I like that idea. I just don't know if it's implemented well because you get it so late. Like, how am I supposed to use this? Nope, you didn't drop nothing that time. Alright, one more try, that's it. I agree, the React show from yesterday was outstanding. A lot of good stuff Halloween related. Some was funny, some was scary. I really liked it. I hope we get 3 more weeks of that. Seriously, that'd be amazing to have 3 awesome spooky Halloween weeks before Halloween hits. Look at that. And you have a giant staff, and you're like, oh, will it have reach? It has no reach. How does it not hit him? No. He hasn't dropped shit, so I give up. He hasn't dropped anything. Forget it. Alright, I guess we're not using this. I would have loved to use it.
You didn't even grind him, dude. You killed him 3 times.
They're not giving me the friggin' item, so.
Bro, you killed him 3 times. 5%.
Rahul says you can dismantle upgraded items you don't use and get upgrade materials. I guess we could try that. There was one more mission. The test guy. Remember the test guy? The test subject? And we talked to him in the Rosa Isabella Street, and he said to go to, find some maid, but I don't know where the maid robot is, and no one knew last stream. So if anyone knows how to do that, I'd like to do that mission before we beat the game too. Where would you dismantle items?
You're here.
How do you dismantle an item? Upgrade, switch, back, next, close. How do you dismantle? I don't even understand what you're talking about. Like, that's not in any menu. Ellipses says, I don't think there's anything to do with the maid, so you don't think it's a quest line? Then what's the point? What's the point if there really isn't anything to do with it? Like, that's kind of lame, no? Yeah, I really don't know what you mean about the whole dismantling, because I don't see anything to dismantle anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna go back. I already found the test subject, this guy. We found him on the bridge. We talked to him. He gave us some kind of a item or something. I don't even remember. Nothing special. And then he said, oh, there's a maid who became self-aware and she has writing on her back. Go find her for yourself. And that was it. That just ended there. And I was like, I don't know what that means. Right? Is it not in the assemble weapons menu? Is it?
You're here.
Disassemble weapon? So what if I disassembled, like, this weapon? Nope. All you get... What are you talking about? All you get are the pieces. You don't get upgrade items from this. What are you talking about? You don't get anything for this.
What a bunch of idiots, dude.
All you get are the pieces. Right? Here, I'm never going to use the wintry rapier blade, so let's give it a shot. All you get are the pieces. That's it. Yeah. You don't get anything for that. All you get are pieces. So that's baloney. Yeah, I guess we're just going to go back to the boss. It sucks. I really wanted to try the new weapon. I really like the fact that it's there for the end. I don't like the fact you can't use it. Like, why give me a weapon at the very end of the game when there's no chance that you can actually use it effectively? That's pretty dumb. Anyway, I got three memberships, so thank you very much to Gabriel for that. That's all we've got so far tonight is the 3 memberships. So I have nothing else to shout out. Alright.
Alright, I added the dunce cap.
Wait, I should level up. I can level up like one more time.
I think you could tell it's a dunce cap. I put a D on it.
I have just enough.
D for dunce.
I have literally just enough for one final level. Wow. Okay. I guess just vitality one more time.
This fills a dunce.
Alright.
It makes sense, dude. Big ups Del Unath.
There we go.
The dunce cap. Yeah, buddy. Oh, you can put it on his head, look. A fake dunce cap? I mean, oh, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, I probably could. Wait, hold on. See, I just made it, so I can just add it here. Oh, is he getting wrecked? Holy shit, what the fuck?
Of course, yes.
Yeah, no, I understand. Big ups, Batman.
back of Notre Dame vibe. Now that I'm thinking about it. Quasimodo.
Oh no, so he's gonna lean forward and shit.
God damn it. I got 0 extra hits off the buff. 0. That worked nice. I'm just gonna do that from now on.
Yeah, I need some like VTuber shit to like put it on his head. Damn, dude, that attack was cray-cray. That's what happened. I had the full parry ability. Oh, he got destroyed,
and all the lightning
boy.
bolts hit me at once and instantly killed me, so nothing I can
What's
do
up,
about
White
that.
Tiger? Dude, he got...
You see, the first form is
he got completely
the second form, that's the
evaporated
real
there.
boss fight. And I don't know what any of its attacks yet, so... Dabian says... The test subject changes the dialogue of a maid puppet NPC. She remembers more about who she is and says she loves her husband. It's nothing major. Oh. Okay.
Show me everything you have. Open up your window.
I didn't know that was going to hit. I thought that was going to miss.
Oh, it looks like it's really on his head now. He lined up with it perfectly.
That one.
Oh, dude, he's lighting you up, Phil. Come on. Oh. Yo, big ups, Two Tails. How long has he been streaming? Since 7. Like 45 minutes.
Oh, my ass.
So he's got $0, damn. That's rough, brother. How much did he make earlier?
I went to do my fucking ability.
Anybody know what he made in the day stream?
So many things he had to get, he is. Wow, it doesn't do a lot of damage.
Okay, Phil. I see you. 156 minus 20 for 1 minute, man. So maybe like 130. Not bad. That's probably about, I'd say that's probably about like, I don't know. 18, 19 bucks an hour after taxes. Pretty good, Phil, pretty good.
Stupid fucking hands, I could have punished him there and I can't. The hand showed up. Okay. Got it. The awakened god. Use all the tools at your disposal. But now, I guess the true ending, which we have to select, right?
So, it comes to this. The Blue Fairy
Oh, big up's crazy.
decides the winner. Truly, I envy you. The puppet, my Sophia, keeps turning back time to save.
Ah, see? Turning back time, she has a time warp
Sense
mechanic.
of duty,
Time loop.
or her contempt for me.
You're like Bruce Willis, dude.
She truly cared for you.
So she's done this before.
I gave up predicting Sophia's actions long ago. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. Sophia, what have you done to her?
I gave her peace. I liberated her from Arch Abbey. I gave her peace. Yep.
Yeah, he's ready to get this over with, dude. He's got no tips right now. You think he's gonna want to keep wasting his time playing the shit that gets him no money?
Sophia was
He wants to get this shit over now.
beyond her years.
He knows he'll make more in Q&A.
The truth of people's minds is a curse.
This gameplay is just so bad, dude.
I would not have been able to bear it if it weren't for Sophia. Her
I can't believe he ate cold hot dogs and
tonic for my
pasta
pain.
salad. He said ice cold.
That's why
Ice cold hot dog. Like,
I
Like, he took a hot dog out the freezer and just sucked on it.
But I couldn't have her in the end. So I tried to use this power to hold her. Even if these hands...
Yeah, he said he had ice cold hot dogs and pasta salad for dinner.
If I'm gone,
Again.
watch out.
Crazy, dude. How is Kat there, dude? She's not eating that. You think she's gonna eat hot dogs
So watch out for Geppetto. Did you hear
5
him?
nights a week? And pasta
the arm
salad?
of God.
She's gone, dude.
All right, let's not do this yet. So you just said watch out for Geppetto.
No
now
woman's
remember,
gonna eat that shit like
Geppetto
multiple times a week.
was the one who started the puppet frenzy. He's
Yeah,
the
he
one
said
who
it. He said
literally
it.
killed
Yeah, he said it
tons of
again, dude.
people to try to turn you into a real boy, representative of his son Carlo, who died.
Big up
so
Santos.
what he's saying is, we're not done yet. So what items did we just get? A rare ergo, right? The boy was among those who were made to live an immortal life.
There, dude.
However, he was deemed a failure and abandoned, and then he set out on a journey to become a god to prove himself. What does that
I think
mean?
Team Divorce is back in action, dude. Put Team Transition on hold. Let's go back to Team Divorce.
We got the arm. Look. The arm of God, obtained after defeating Simon Manus. It is a mysterious relic that the alchemists treat as a sacred object. The alchemists believe that there was once a god who was ripped to shreds, trying to give immortal life to the humans he so loved, and they wanted to revive him. However, the god who was deep in sleep never answered their prayers. Huh.
Breakfast crepe.
Well,
grapes,
I guess we might as well get another level, right?
Yeah, you about to cash in, Obson.
I have a couple tips to shout out, and then we're going to continue and see what's next. Okay? So. Arcade Cup did a $1.25 tip. Thank you very much to Arcade Cup.
We got
for
a buck.
tip. And I also received a $10 tip from an anonymous tipper who says, keep up your great content. Love you. Thank you very much to the $10
That's
tipper,
Ryan.
whoever you may be. I appreciate that very much. Let's get an animation for you. Alright, well, good start. Got him done relatively quickly. And now we can focus in on the true final boss. I don't know where we guys should go back to where we just were. Right?
Or that could be a fake tip. Could just be Phil. Phil trying to get people going on tips. Trying to wake people up on tips right now. That's honestly, that's probably what it is. He probably just did it himself. I mean, dude, if I was Phil, if I was Phil, like he's got to smarten up eventually. Like,
go down.
Why? Okay.
What's up, Jay? Good evening.
If you're gonna have a fake tipper, don't make it the same fucking person. 1 minute, man. Dude, why would you make it the same person every day for like years?
He really scared me.
Or however long. I don't even know how long this dude's been tipping.
But a puppet becoming a human.
Like, why not do anonymous? Make up a random name every fucking day. Like,
sounds fun to me.
He's so dumb.
I wonder what'll happen now.
You can make it anything in the entire world every day.
But I do
why would you do the same thing?
You're stuck with me, and I'm.
He's that unoriginal. He's that bad
I was hoping to get rid of you.
at scamming.
Since we don't know who originally you were. Originally, he was apparently with one of those stalkers, right? Remember we saw in the flashback on the beach? We don't even know if Gemini is a real cricket. He's probably not. He's probably just a robot.
Huh? That's...
No, it's not that K-Dog, because he's banned from playing. He can't.
Final Stargazer,
He's not allowed to have automatic notifications.
Yes, Geppetto. That's about it, right?
All he has to do, he just clicks a button and to play the animation.
But I guess this is the true ending right now.
That's why when it plays it,
Okay.
it doesn't say anything.
Does anyone else have anything to add?
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah, so he doesn't need to actually tip
It hurts so
himself.
much.
He just
Already said that.
presses the
What about
button to play the
Panini?
animation.
I always
No.
welcome.
And he's like,
No one has
"Oh,
anything to say, so there's no
anonymous
point here.
tipped."
You are here.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Just wanted to be sure. All right, let's do this. This is it.
People, dude. People give him money, dude.
Give the kitty a final pat. I don't know if it does. Can you do anything special with the cat? I don't know.
I just watched
Well, right now, though.
friggin' somebody's video. They were talking about somebody who tips. A lot of people who tip make
This
like
is the
dented
bottom of the
gameplay
alchemical
videos.
tower. We're under now, like underneath,
You know,
underground.
like
right? Huh.
what's his name? Friggin' Game Master or
We have all
there's a
the
bunch of people.
ingredients we need.
They're like super
I
dented and
dreamed
they
this
like
day
they're
for
just like
so long. The moment you'd come back to life
I don't know. You'd be surprised at how
You can
many
be
just
human
dented ass people like
by using
don't
that
mind
vast
giving Phil
supply
money.
of ergo and the arm of God.
Well, he's gonna turn you into the new god.
I just need the final ingredient.
Yeah.
The one that holds your memories and your lifespan. Your heart. If you give me your heart, all these trials and tribulations will be over. You have been a brilliant and a good boy.
Yeah.
As your reward, I shall turn you into a real boy. Give me your heart, son.
I think he's full of crap. No. Refuse. I refuse to give me your heart.
I believed you were a good boy. But you insist on breaking my heart. Well, I suppose Carlo was mischievous. It seems you inherited his personality instead of his memories. But a father always looks after his children. Even naughty ones
See?
must be punished.
He was always
like
nuts.
you.
That's why he killed all those people.
In my own way.
No, Phil,
I
you're being a
grew to
naughty
love
boy.
you.
That's the problem.
After all, you're
It's
a
not his
puppet
fault. He did nothing
who will
wrong.
bring my son back to life.
Geppetto?
So what's gonna happen?
Geppetto? Oh my god.
Disappointed in you.
He always was a horrible dad.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
No, but you fucking caused it. You really did.
I believed you were a good boy.
No tip
I was
make
just gonna say,
Phil
watch,
a
there's
dull
reason he wears
boy.
gloves. Yup.
Then I'll have to retrieve it myself.
He's the real master alchemist all along. He's the puppet master. Oh boy.
Fish picks. Phil loves
My
fish sticks.
son.
Okay.
Oh, you
He's a
gotta
looker.
you gotta fight him?
You can become a real
Okay, let's
Nameless
go.
puppet.
Let's go. You can't beat this. You can't beat this boss, dude.
my son.
Okay. Okay, he's kind of slow. Oh. Hey, big damage there.
How many forms? How many forms does this
Okay.
asshole have, right?
Big damage there.
Like the other
Oh.
puppets. He has a Carlo memory.
Or how many? We have to kill like 5 nameless puppets to fight or something crazy, right?
I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet.
eye's fucking burning now. God damn it. How am I supposed to see the attacks? My eye decides to burn in the middle of the fucking thing, man. How annoying.
Your freedom is not freedom.
Yeah, I'll watch your divorce saga there.
No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way.
Fucking eye.
If you can't find those memories, I'll make you a real human myself.
Super easy first form. Stupid eye.
Why is his eye burning? Bro, I've never had pink eye before.
Ew, disgusting. Bleeding. What now?
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Oh, this one's got no strings. This one's next level, dude. Ooh. Little ranged attack there. Filled with his seemingly unlimited heals.
Probably has 3 forms. Probably one more form after this. Dodge, of course. Still hits me.
Yeah, this game is a lot easier. You can tell by how well filled it.
Just as I was about to heal, and I might have beaten the second form if I did that.
About to eat shit.
There's definitely 3 forms. There's definitely 3 forms.
Now, does he have to restart the whole thing?
For sure. There is no way that was the final form.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Of course, now I'm immediately fucking up horribly, right?
Yo, the more he dies, the worse he gets, dude.
Covered like the other puppets because of Carlo's memory.
He might go on a losing streak here.
Dude, I seriously can't block or parry a single attack.
See?
Not one.
See? He's trying to rush, that's why. It's not that he can't, it's that he's
parry at all.
It's not he's rushing now.
I can't. All my timing's off now, so it's a complete waste of a run.
I don't know if this is the
I
last
can't
boss.
block or parry a single attack. I can't do it.
Oh, you're getting sliced up, dude. Last boss, baby.
No fire on Cyber's rocket flash, but there's no way.
I can't, dude. I don't know. I can't parry anything. The first time I parried like everything. Now I can't parry a single move.
Myself.
Didn't get it, but I got a ton of damage anyway, right? Yeah, this is a waste. A waste because I could have easily beaten this guy with only one heal.
If only I had spent more. If only I read my favorite book.
No way I'm beating 3 forms with 3 heals. This sucked. This really sucked.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
God, I didn't know he was gonna explode and do that.
Okay, he's got one. I think he's got 1 heal left.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna do it.
I'm gonna have no heals.
Yep, no heals. He's out of heals. It's all over now. I put the death. I already added the death to the counter. Oh, he's got 1 heal. Dude, he's got a heal back, dude. Come on, get him. Get him. Stop him, dude. Stop his ass.
Oh, it's fast.
Oh, 1 shot. He's 1 shot. Get him.
See, I could have had him if I
You're
didn't
done.
botch the first run so badly, right? I botched it horribly. I gotta get that first form down.
You're done.
So I'm not wasting all my heals on the first form because there's definitely 3. There's no way that that's only 2 forms. And the second form's not that bad. It's just, again, get into it with healing.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Already it's annoying.
I never found you grand puppet with the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you'd gone astray.
Couldn't you get the second parry? Come on. I can't parry anything again.
Freedom is not.
You know what it is? Because the timing is so different. In the second fight he's fast, in this fight he's so slow. I'm gonna try parry fast. No, it's actually not how you're supposed to do it at all here.
No fire is to resort to the lash, but there's no. If you can't find those minis, you're a real human myself. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
to dodge that after 2 hits. Didn't dodge.
We're down to 1 heal, baby. It's not looking too good.
Yeah, I'm getting robbed now. They will not let me stun it. Parried it. Okay, now the final form, which is going to be insane. First time seeing it. Wait, I got an achievement? Wait, that's it? The first puppet. There's no final form? What?
What? What? That's it? No way, dude.
What?
Come on. What is this easy mode shit?
Oh, shit.
Where are you?
Down from the Raptors.
Destroy Carlos' heart.
Thank you, Misguided. I made it an it's an emote now.
Well, I'm shocked.
So if you want to spam dunce
so that
caps,
was the first
you
puppet
can spam
that
dunce
Geppetto had ever
caps.
created, I guess.
Emote.
Damn.
Dude, this game is Barbo. Sorry.
I'm shocked I beat it. I had no idea that was the final boss. That shit was easy. So I would say Laxasia is the hardest boss in the game then. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Well, that's sad. Wow. No, I don't think they didn't nerf that final boss. They nerfed the one before. They had said the bosses they nerfed were the Archbishop, the King of Puppets, and Simon Manus. The 2 forms of Simon Manus. That's it. People are saying that if he weren't wearing a mask, they would have shown Pinocchio crying to show that he had actually become human. Huh. If they nerfed the boss, they didn't list it. What the hell? Wait a minute. What's this? A puppet? It looks like a puppet Sophia, right? Oh, is he putting... Oh my god, he's reviving Sophia inside of a puppet? Really? I think so. So he gives his soul up to revive Sophia, so now Sophia is human. Well, I guess not necessarily human, but she's alive inside the doll of a puppet.
It's so good to see you.
Huh. And that's it? Wow. So what happens if you had chosen the other thing and you gave Geppetto your heart? Does it just end and you become a real boy? Rise of P. Reach the ending. That was the true ending, huh? Only less than 3% of people playing the game beat it. Dang. Don't start new game plus. There's more to do. Alright, we won't. We will not do that. Can I skip this? Because I don't want to hear this song, and I also really appreciate that. Can we just, can we skip this and get to the more stuff? What do you think? Yes, you can skip it? Okay. I don't want to watch the credits. I want to see the post-game stuff.
I have a final report on the Krat experiment.
Aha.
You certainly took your time, Paracelsus. Your findings?
I think we have a new brother. A new type of humanity, so to speak.
Ah.
Many forms of eternal life.
It's intriguing and worth further observation.
It's the guy from the golden fruit tree. He was faking all along.
We'll have to get his arm back anyway.
I'm counting on it. Expect another report at the next meeting. Paracelsus returning.
So his real name was Paracelsus.
And when I return, I will find her. For sure. Another key of ours. Dorothy.
Dorothy? Another key of ours, Dorothy? What the hell? The Wizard of Oz? You've got to be shitting me. The sequel is going to be The Wizard of Oz? Oh my god. First it was Pinocchio. What will it be? What will it be? What will they call it? If you start the next playthrough, you won't be able to continue the current playthrough. Do you wish to continue? The items below will not be inherited. So I should cancel, right? I should cancel. And not start. Hit cancel. Okay. A freaking Wizard of Oz Soulsborne game is coming next. That's insane. What the hell? They're going to turn all the creatures from Wizard of Oz into mutated bosses and shit.
Lies of D.
Oh boy. So we're back. Did we get any items for defeating Geppetto? Yes, we did. The Nameless Puppet's Ergo. So, a treasure hunter. Okay. The Nameless Puppet was the first puppet made by the old man that was mounted with a P organ. In fact, didn't we see...
Big ups, KB.
Remember when they were doing the play on stage
What's up,
before we fought the
Koraz?
King of Puppets? Is that what they were showing? Geppetto in the first puppet? I think so. Its ergo efficiency was not just unremarkable, it was destructive. Thus, the Nameless Puppet was not chosen for the boy's body, and it was sealed away. There you go. Interesting. Now, first of all, can we see what we can make out of this, right? We can make boss weapons. So, oh, apparently there's something new on the piano. Well, let's do this first.
Oh, did I scare you?
Whoa, he put on Alidoro's
It's me,
hat.
Hugo.
Oh, that's cool.
This whole thing has inspired me.
Oh, this is pretty cool, actually.
I'm going to try to be the Alidoro of a new generation. I will also keep looking for the relic's true owner. Check in with me anytime.
Huh.
A great weapon calls for a great... Sorry, no, pronouncements aren't my thing. As always, prove that you're worthy.
That's actually pretty cool that Hugo becomes the new Alidoro. I like that, the new boss weapons guy. So we have two boss weapons. The Fallen One and the Nameless Puppet. So the Fallen One's weapon is called the Noblesse Oblige. Ergo Release. A downward blow consume a set of ergo to deal big damage to enemies. Or endure. Allows you to temporarily withstand an enemy's attack.
What's up, Mindhive?
A mystical cudgel made from an ergo crystal tree. While battering enemies, it emits spores, increasing the ergo acquisition rate. The stalker who desired wealth made a contract with the devil that liked music to gain a cudgel. Along with this, he was gifted overflowing ergo and the petrification disease. Huh. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. Story of someone else. Alright, now we've got the Nameless Puppet's ergo. And all of its abilities are level 1. Slash enemy in front of you. Use an extra Fable slot to slash up to 3 more times. So you can do three Fable slashes. Link slash. Or grind. Increase critical hit chance temporarily. That's pretty good. So a giant scissor blade that was used by the Nameless Puppet. It is a double-edged sword that can end one's freedom or grant it by cutting the strings of manipulation.
What
Puppets
game?
are tied to strings. Humans have cut their own strings.
Does anybody know what game that is?
Became human. And it's B&B scaling, so you could make it whichever you want.
I'm not sure what that is.
Motivity or technique. Pretty cool, huh? I guess we'll make it. Well, actually, what are the lockets we could make here? Fallen one's ergo becomes the awakened god amulet. So when God awakens, he will be like a bird who has just cracked open his shell. He will possess tremendous abilities that can change the world, yet be as innocent as a child. It's an amulet that can be equipped on a puppet, increases your Fable Art damage inflicted on a staggered enemy only. So you stagger them, and instead of doing the fatal blow, you would do a Fable Art and would do increased damage. That's pretty lame, actually, I think. And then here we got the Piercing Hatred Amulet. Wow, what a name. Piercing Hatred Amulet for killing the nameless puppet. Okay. So, immunity to all attribute status ailments. Wow. And you can only get that after you beat the game. So, holy shit. I mean, that's amazing. You get that item, then you go New Game Plus, and now you have no status ailments for your second run ever. You don't have to ever worry about it. Who would not want that? Right? That's probably the best amulet in the entirety of the game. Right? So, it is unknown whether the nameless puppet had an ego. This is because multiple cores holding concentrated ergo were used to boost its firepower. If this puppet could feel only one emotion, it would be hatred. Wow. I mean, I'll be honest, I think that's what I would want. I think I would want to get this amulet. So if I were to do a second run, I would not have any status ailments, right? But you know what I should do is I should get this club. Because if I ever do a second run in the game, I'll probably go motivity. I'll go like giant weapons build. Because this time I was technique. I think that would make sense. And then I think I'm going to get this. I think I'm going to get the Piercing Hatred Amulet. I'm going to get it. Alright. Got it. Just makes sense. It's so effing good, right? So what else do we have to do in the castle? Damn, I beat that fast. I was not expecting to beat the final boss that quick. I thought there'd be more to it. So what happens when you play the piano? You're wrong. It did not say items don't cross over in New Game Plus. It said certain items didn't. Basically, the boxes that caused the inventory upgrades and things, that didn't cross over. It did not say all inventory. That's completely false. Well, he's pretty damn good at the piano now. I guess he really has become a real boy. Amazing. Thank you, Gabriel the Blessed. Gabriel had actually gifted 2 more memberships to the channel earlier, and I missed it. Let me get those up on the leaderboard here. I don't know. I definitely feel like those final bosses weren't scaled. Like I said, I think Laxasia is the hardest boss in the game, by far. I like how both final bosses looked and everything.
Oh,
but
right.
Man, that was a little underwhelming. I thought for sure
he played Call of Duty, right?
Cool.
What did he play? Did he play online or did he play like Warzone?
Oh, I have an achievement. Pianist of Krot. Play a perfect tune on the piano. Less than even less people than beat the game did that.
That's why he was so salty, right?
Do that. Huh. I wonder what other achievements I can do.
Welcome to Hotel.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Oh yeah. Oh,
reset his personality.
Oh, I wish he was doing that tonight, dude. Fuck.
What does everyone else have to say?
I've made up my mind.
Aha.
I am going to keep living.
Oh man.
To honor Atkinson's sacrifice. Someone needs to
dude,
tell
COD's always the
what
best for him, dude.
I'm gonna look for a way out again. Thanks for all your help. I hope Krot finds fortune soon.
This guy says the final boss, actually, if you're using a slow strength build, is incredibly hard to beat because you're very slow compared to him. I assume he would probably keep interrupting all your attacks too, right?
Bro, did he not beat the game? Why is he doing this? Dude, he rushed through.
I just thought that was easy.
He rushed through the new Zelda game, dude.
If you look at the entirety of the game,
you literally rushed through Zelda, but you're gonna fucking take your time with the extra content in this game.
But
dude,
actually, the hardest boss on technique
fucking
alone was
garbage.
Laxasia. That final form is pretty insane, right? So, yeah. I don't think the King of Puppets is that hard. I think Laxasia is actually tougher. Let's pet the kitty one last time. Should I take off my mask?
Yeah.
So I'll have to say goodbye to the game for now.
I made a lot of compilations of it the last time he played COD online.
We'll go back to the starting outfit for the end of the game. There you go. Alright, kitty. It's time to say goodbye. Time for another lift. A kitty lift! How nice! A loving kitty lift. Oh, adorable snuggle. Adorable kitty snuggles. How nice. That was a good one.
So much has happened. It's bewildering. But it feels like there is hope. Even here in godforsaken Krat. It's all because of you. So thank you. Though I suspect you haven't told me everything.
I just noticed that woodpecker for the first time. I'm not even kidding. That's the first time I've seen it. Pre-nerfed King of Puppets took 20 tries. Laxasia took 5, says El Grey Zoro. It took me... King of Puppets took me 2 hours. Laxasia took me about a little over an hour. But I still think Laxasia is a tougher boss. I really do. And by the way, I fought pre-nerfed King of Puppets. I only fought the nerfed final boss. That was it. And the only other... They nerfed the mini-bosses. So definitely the mini-boss enemies. I fought the nerfed versions, you know, in the latter half of the game. But definitely, like, those bosses were not nerfed. Only Manus was nerfed. That was it.
I just want safety for everyone. That's why I should make sure you're well armed.
Okay. Swamp Boss was not nerfed. Swamp Boss was hard, but not... I don't think that hard. No, I think Laxasia was harder than the Swamp Boss.
This great disaster, the Krat crisis, has left no one unaffected. But it's over now. Thanks to you.
By the way, I have white hair now.
We are all in pain. We're all hurting. But now it's time to begin healing. I will do everything I can to help. Together, compagno, I think we really can make Krat, if not the entire world, a better place.
How nice. Jay Dennis says, to be fair, the auto parry made the fights easier. You basically got a free fatal attack off of the boss. I mean, you're right. Both the first form of the second phase... No, the first volley of attacks from the second phase of Laxasia, auto parrying there got me her down like almost 50% health right off the bat. And even that, I would agree there, that final boss, that flurry of attacks, I mean, that's perfect. That's why you buy it. You know, you use the tools you're given, and man, that tool was super useful. That was absolutely the best buff in the game when it came to the grinder. Kenny, thank you for the membership. 8 months says, where's the bubbles? I don't know. Do I owe you bubbles? No, I don't. We're at 53 likes. That's why there's no bubbles. I'm not looking. Is that it for him?
Always welcome.
That's it. That's it for him. No one has, like, final dialogue, huh? What about him?
You have been such a great help
big,
to
bumbling
Master
black
Vanini.
man.
I will do my best to be of assistance in return.
See, every single time that someone thinks I'm going to beat something easily or quickly, it takes me forever. And whenever people think it's going to take me forever, I do it right away. Because everyone thought I was going to take me forever to beat the game tonight. And here I beat it within an hour. You know? It's always the opposite with me. It's the opposite of what you expect is what happens. Seriously. I'm a gamer. Will I play the sequel? Of course I will. Why wouldn't I? This game was absolutely outstanding. Oh, by the way, we should go to the golden tree. The golden fruit tree. Because the guy's gone now. He was a trick. See, that guy, he was pretending to be sick or whatever. It was bullshit. He never was. He was a spy for someone else. The Blue Butterfly's letter. Thank you for giving me a new life. The fact that an ergo puppet can have a second life and become another kind of human requires more time for people to find out about. Until then, I won't return to the hotel but plan to stay at this place. The Krat disaster has stopped. Ah, achievement, the story of the Blue Butterfly. Only 1.6% of players got this achievement. Damn. Still, there is an aftermath of the petrification disease and the puppets. Please heal the wounds for the people. You're the reason we have our freedom. Thank you so much. I'm grateful that you freed me from my puppet strings. Wow. The Vlimp says, You have a huge difference in skill from all of your earlier Souls game playthroughs because you did it without summons and the game's quite hard, so congrats. I mean, I will say this. All the mini-bosses second half of the game, I got the easy way out. And honestly, Simon Manus seems like he should have been way harder. And they nerfed him, right? Admittedly, I know that. But, yeah, I didn't want to summon. I want to beat these games legit when I play them now. I get it. I understand what people were telling me for so many years about getting good and learning and everything. I really, this playthrough, I tried to make it as entertaining as possible. I wanted to switch boss weapons as much as I could so that it wasn't just the same build the whole playthrough. Like, Kat and I watched some people play these games, and I swear to God, some people insist on using the same weapon the whole game. It's like, dude, that's so boring. Everyone wants to see the different weapons and the variety. Why would you limit yourself, right? I just don't understand that. It's really weird that people do that. Boy, this gold coin fruit was the biggest waste of time the whole game. You literally never needed it for anything. So watch, he's gonna be gone. Yup, what did I say? He's gone. He was the spy all along. So what did he leave behind? The letter of the Eternal. I had a good time. It's amazing to see a new brother being born. I hope to meet you again sometime on the Eternal Line of Time, PP. PP? If we're talking fables or legendary stories, because like they're saying Wizard of Oz and Pinocchio, PP. Peter Pan? The Pied Piper? Could be anything. Maybe Peter Pan, right? Or the Pied Piper. Could be. I don't know. Or Peter Piper who picked a peck of pickled peppers. Maybe. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's a boss fight in the sequel where he just has a peck of pickled peppers and he throws the pickled peppers that Peter Piper picks and he throws them at you and they explode. I don't know. What's in here? A carrier that dispenses goods with gold coin. Oh, so you could still buy the items even though the guy left. Good night, Kagome. So maybe Peter Pan, he was Peter Pan and he's working for some fucking fairy tale bureau or some shit, right? He works for the knockoff Disney Channel. It's like Mikey Mouse and Donor Duck. Right? It's every knockoff Disney. The Lion Prince. it's every knockoff Disney story. Well, I guess Wizard of Oz technically is not Disney, right? No, I think what they're gonna do. They're gonna do dark versions of all like old school fairy tales. So if next is going to be Wizard of Oz, I would think like Alice in Wonderland will be in there. Like think of every twisted dark story that's been like a children's story, and they're gonna turn them all into these games, right? Okay. Escanor Cinepride, I wasn't handheld the whole fucking game, and if you say that one more time, I'm just gonna remove you from the chat permanently. I told people not to spoil the whole fucking game, and when you say shit like that, you really piss me off because you're an asshole. You owe me an apology now, and you better do it publicly in front of everyone too. I demand it, actually, because I worked my ass off to beat this game without being handheld. So no, fuck you, and now apologize to me and everyone for saying that.
Why do you think Why do you think he's being so defensive?
So where was that guy?
You don't get that mad.
Entrance area.
If it's not true.
Still in the entrance area, right? What do you mean you didn't say me? You literally just said that. Yes, you did. Dude, listen to this. Do you think being handheld the whole game is as bad as summoning? Oh, so you're... Okay, never mind. He's saying it's not me. Okay, never mind. I read it wrong, and now I will publicly apologize, because I am a bigger man, and I will say, I think you're correct. I misread it, and I'm sorry. I thought that you were saying that I did. I did not. I know I was not handheld the whole game. So I wholeheartedly apologize. Fuck you, Phil, you piece of shit. How dare you be mistaken and say that to one of your viewers, you ungrateful wretch, you piece of human filth. How dare you, Phil? Darkside filth. That's what I'm going to call myself from now on, Darkside filth. Because I made a horrible, horrible mistake.
That's a good one.
I said terrible things.
That's a good one, dude.
I regret them.
Darkside
filth.
filth.
You can never forgive someone for making a mistake in life.
I like that.
Everyone, make montages and memes about me. Big loser Phil who insults his viewers. I did misread what he said. I totally read it in a way where I thought that he was saying that I did it, and that's not what he was saying. So, that's my fault.
Okay, great. Big up, Stones.
Nice loot,
Pick up his time again.
If you need anything.
No.
Dunce.
This guy doesn't do
Dunce has an
I thought
emote
he did,
now.
but nope.
Oh yeah.
Nope. We bought his good stuff earlier. Okay. So now will Escanor forgive me is the question. Will he forgive me, or is he actually now going to be begrudged against me for the rest of his life, like many people apparently do?
Damn it.
Right? I'm curious. And that's fine if you do, by the way. He said it's all good. All right. Thank you for accepting my apology, Escanor. I appreciate that. I completely misread it. My fault.
Oh my god, it doesn't work.
So anyway, to answer your question, here's the thing, all right? It all depends on who you are. First of all, if you're someone who's playing this game for yourself, spoil as much as you want. Who gives two shits, right? I'm definitely not one of these guys who's like, oh, you have to get good and earn everything, and how dare you look stuff up. It's a single-player game. Really, no one cares. And I think people on the internet take this shit way too seriously. Dude, it's a single-player game. So if you're playing it for yourself, cheat as much as you want, look shit up, get handheld, use guides, whatever. Summon. No, literally no one should care. And if they do, that says more about them and their own feelings of their own self-worth that they get out of beating the game legit than it does about you just wanting to beat the game. Seriously, no one should be like, oh, I guess I have to beat it the hard way or else I didn't earn it. That's ridiculous. It's a single-player game, all right? But if you are a content creator, a streamer like me, you have to try to entertain the audience, correct? And so you have to try to do things that are going to be entertaining and fun. This fucking smashing thing. Oh
I don't know.
God,
their AI doesn't pick up on that.
You know, a baseball swing and a triple slammy. God damn. So, for example, if this entire game, all I did was have people handhold me and tell me how to do it stuff. Look at this. It really is a Babe Ruth baseball slugger bat. Holy shit. Ooh. Ooh. Holy crap. It's Babe Ruth. 100% that's Babe Ruth, right? So anyway, no, I do feel like if you're a streamer, you got to entertain the audience, which means there has to be an element of risk. There has to be an element of stress. There has to be an element of, you know, not that you're steamrolling everything you do. So that way there's a reward at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares if you beat the game if you never overcame an obstacle to do it, right? So that's why when I'm playing this game, I told you guys I'm not going to summon. I'm going to play it legit. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to look stuff up. I don't want to know how to beat a boss or anything. I just want to...
Sometimes they get rid of the chat, yeah.
Baseball swing! Wow, this thing is slow as shit, but it is crazy. Crazy damage and crazy stagger, right?
Well,
I like
at least it's on the screen, I guess.
So in general, if you play games for yourself and you're playing a single-player game, enjoy and let no one criticize you. Enjoy it for however you want to enjoy it, okay? But yeah, if you're a streamer, you should go the extra mile. Entertain your audience. That's what I try to do with playthroughs like this. You know, I tried so many different weapons, different things as I was playing. I didn't let people spoil, you know. And, you know, I tried to beat it as fast as I can. You know that I play a million games, so I couldn't beat it within like a week like a lot of people did. But I did my best to try to beat it as soon... Look at this. Oh, I didn't get the second swing. I wanted the second swing.
He's getting roasted, dude.
Well, that was quite rude. I actually like this weapon. I would use this
he beat the last boss, DSP.
But yeah, like that's the thing. Like I'm telling you, I watch people play like Elden Ring, and they literally
he only died twice.
First run just used one sword, and it's like, dude, you know how boring that is after like the first 10 hours? No one wants to see you use that whole sword the whole fucking game. It's so boring. Same strategy, same thing. I actually saw one guy, he's supposed to be really good at Dark Souls games. Like, that's his thing. This is what he does. He fucking summoned. He was actually summoning because he's like, oh, well, if it's in the game, it's legit. And people were like people were telling him, nah, dude, like, you're actually cheesing the game. And he's like, well, it's in there, so I'm going to do it. And he fucking cheesed a bunch of the toughest stuff in the game by using summons. I was like, oh, come on. And guess who he was using? Yes, he was using the clone summon. What was it called? He was using that summon, the most broke one in the game. It's not fun. So I actually stopped watching the playthrough after, like, and I watched it a ton too. Like, I got real far in it, and I just dropped it and never watched it again because I was so bored. I didn't want to watch the guy use the fucking clone summon and it was easy ass shit. And that's what I mean. Like, if you're a streamer, or content creator, you got to
peanut butter chocolate bacon meat, baby. Let's go.
Challenge. They probably want variety. They don't want to just see you use the same thing the whole game. They don't want to see you cheese your way through. They want to see you overcome some kind of adversity and obstacle, right? So you got to give them that. That's what I tried to do with these playthroughs. You know what I mean? All right. Well, guys, it looks like that's going to be it for Lies of P. For now, anyway. So,
the mango, yeah.
At some point, if you guys ever want me to come back and do a new game plus, I would be down for that with a totally different build. Like, I totally feel like with a crazy different build, like a strength build, this would be really fun and very different from the first run, right? Guys, there is no last hour. It's almost 8:45. My stream ends at 9:15. There's no last hour. Darkside Philadelphia, tip me $1.
Darkside
Is Neo still the best Souls-like game that is not from Soft? No, this is much better. This game is tons better.
Dude, I can't wait till he tries that bacon meat,
way
dude.
Better than Neo. Tons better. Like I said, this is the best attempt at making a Soulsborne game that's not made by FromSoft, by far. By far. Seriously. So, alright, guys, that's it for Lies of P. I certainly hope you all enjoyed the playthrough. I loved it. I think this is one of my favorite games of the year by far. I'd say the only surprising thing was that the endgame bosses
Q&A, 20 minutes for Q&A.
Black Sasia was the hardest one.
Q&A for 45 minutes?
Third to last? No, second to last? Yeah, that's really weird. But I had a good time. Hope you did too. Everyone, please let me know what you think. If you're watching this on demand, let me know, what did you think of the playthrough? What did you think of the game? Leave some comments. Let me know, would you like to see a sequel? Are you excited for a Wizard of Oz style Soulsborne, which it seems like they're going for next?
He just made a banana one.
Certainly seems pretty unique, right?
It's pretty normal. It's just like water.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for Lies of P. This is Phil signing off. I really enjoyed the game. I hope that you all did too.
It's just going to be, well, it's just
future Soulsborne games.
Water,
and of course,
sugar,
for the sequel whenever it comes out, because obviously they're making a sequel. There's no way they're going to do that shit and not make one, and I'm sure it did well, because this game is really well done. I think everyone should check it out who likes Soulsborne games. All right?
Bogulism.
Thank you all. Until next time. All right. Yeah, guys, so we have about a half an hour left.
What do you mean?
I can't do other games, guys.
He uses yeast.
And tonight I have to try to film a review after we're done here, too. I can't keep going late every night. Like, every night I end up stuck here, like, super late. I can't do that tonight.
What do you mean?
So
he has a little bit like he has tons of yeast.
Session or whatever. And, guys, it would be super duper helpful if you could support the stream for some odd reason.
Dude,
here we are, second night in a row.
People sent him bags of yeast.
And the support is really slow on my late
He's
stream.
got tons of it.
On? Like, no, I don't know what's going on right now. This is the second night in a row.
He used it.
Everyone loves, so I don't know what's going on. So please support the stream if you can tonight, okay? Thank you, D-Man, who did his, re-upped his membership. It says time for Q&A. Yes, like I said, we'll do some. All right. Phew.
Bro, and now he's using condoms for the balloons.
So I'm actually very relieved I beat both games today.
Dude, Cobra's using condoms instead of balloons now, dude.
Playthroughs. Now I have now I have the ability to play whatever I want tomorrow, but sadly,
it's not even a joke,
the Modern Warfare 3 beta is over. I was just told, I think someone just said it starts on the 14th for Xbox. So next weekend, maybe we can do it as a night stream next weekend. So maybe I'm doing 2 days of Street Fighter. Maybe one night I'll do Lily and one night I'll do Blanca. We'll do 2 completely different nights of Street Fighter moving forward. I'm okay with that.
What?
Okay.
What was that? Oh, dunce cap.
All right. Are you guys ready? Oh, my nose. No, I'm not doing the beta as a daytime stream. I have to get as far as I can because I need to beat Assassin's Creed Mirage before all those next new releases come out next week. So, no, I'm not switching those streams around. Has to be Assassin's Creed Mirage on daytime stream so we can wrap it up next week. Okay? All right, let's do a little Q&A. Here we go. Alrighty, everyone. So, good evening. And an impromptu Q&A stream here. Just kind of hanging out with the viewers. We beat Lies of P way earlier than expected. I thought it was going to take me all night or longer. People were really hyping it up like the end was tough, and I beat that.
He can't keep it on his head, dude. He moves around too much.
Yeah, I'm here to relax for a half an hour, maybe a little longer with the audience and see what they want to talk about and go from there. So let's see. What do people want to chat about tonight? If you want to chat, please tag me in the chat. All right, and we shall discuss. No, I'm not playing Lords of the Fallen. I've already answered this question. There's no time to play.
I'm gonna set it on his table.
There's just not enough time to play that game before the 100 other releases coming out. So, rather than play it and then not play it enough and everyone's disappointed, I'm gonna save it for November, and I'm actually gonna play the playthrough in November. Unlike other games, I don't think it matters when I play Lords of the Fallen. It's a Soulsborne style game. People are gonna enjoy it no matter when I play it. So I'm gonna do it in November at some point when we beat most of the other new releases. So that's going to include...
it could be like the ornament for the tree.
Sonic Superstars, Mario A Wonder, and Spider-Man 2, and Alan Wake 2. All those. And when we're getting through those, then we'll start up with Lords of the Fallen. So... I don't know what my favorite game this year so far was. I have to think about it. And why would I say that when I do a countdown at the end of the year that people anticipate? That would kind of be a spoiler, no? So I think that I should wait until it's time to appropriately think about those things and prepare for that countdown. I don't want to spoil. So. Lords of the Fallen will be better than Lies of P? I don't think so, Felix. I'll be honest here. Lies of P hit it out of the park, and it was a huge surprise. Like, no one was expecting that game to be that good. In fact, a lot of people were very skeptical. The fact that that game was literally Bloodborne 2 was pretty insane. And I don't see how Lords of the Fallen will beat it. I'll be honest. I think Lords of the Fallen might be a good attempt at, like, a Dark Souls, because we haven't really had a pure Dark Souls in a while. Elden Ring was definitely not Dark Souls 4. It had a lot of elements from it, but being open world and some different things, it wasn't. I think this will essentially be Dark Souls 4. But I don't think that's as good as Bloodborne 2, just being honest. I think Lies of P is going to be better. Yes, if I do a second run in Lies of P, I will try to change things up completely. Like, tell a lot of truths, use a different, very different build from what I just did. I mean, why would I do a second run that's the same build and the same choices? That'd be pretty stupid. I have no idea if I'll ever play Baldur's Gate 3. We've already talked about that. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy for people that are enjoying it. I don't know if it fits my format of content. Certainly, if people tried it with Divinity Original Sin 2, it didn't work. So I don't see how that would work, honestly. Klein says, are you going to cover the new Pokemon game? What new Pokemon game? There is none. There's a DLC, and I'm not playing that at this point, no. But I'm not aware of a brand new Pokemon game coming out. If you're talking about a new installment of Pokemon whenever it comes out, yes, I always play the new Pokemon games. But I'm not aware of one coming out anytime soon. Alright, El Grey Zoro, have a good night and good luck beating the game. Escanor, we are good, no problems. It was my mistake. Totally my fault. The Gamer says, how come you'll play what your audience wants, but you won't play Baldur's Gate 3? Because we've already had this conversation a lot. We tried this with Divinity Original Sin 2. We tried a top-down, what is it called? Isometric view, slow-paced, turn-based, heavy, immersive, narrative-style RPG. We tried it. It didn't work. I'm a variety streamer. I can't immerse myself in the world of those kind of games enough to play it often enough for it to really click. Like, Divinity Original Sin 2, I got, 60 hours in, and we all were piss bored with it. And we're like, don't play it anymore. The only way I was even going to advance was to grind a ton, which it's not fun, you know? I'm not saying that Baldur's Gate 3 is the same as Divinity. What I'm saying is we gave that kind of formula a shot already years ago. It didn't work. So why do you think that things have changed? I don't think they have at all. I think what would happen is at first there'd be some hype as I start, and then when a few streams, everyone get bored with it. Just like they did with Divinity, you know? And then here I am trying to tough through it, because remember, that was supposed to be like a patron's choice, not patron's choice, it was a viewer's choice playthrough that people had picked, and we played so much of it, and it still got nowhere, and no one liked it.
You sound like Darkside Phil claiming that he came in fourth at an EVO tournament one
Like
year.
I said, those insanely detailed, very lengthy, immersive RPGs are meant for people who are just going to sit there and hyper-focus on it, and when you play a game, that's your game for like a month. If you immerse yourself in the world of Baldur's Gate 3, it's probably amazing. When you're only playing a game 2-3 times a week and you're balancing it with 2-3 other games, that kind of game doesn't work. The formula doesn't work for my style of content. It probably works for many other content creators and streamers. It would never work for me. That's why I know at this point there's no point in even thinking about it. Maybe in the future at some point. I don't think right now it would ever work. Okay? Okay. Oh, you're talking about Detective Pikachu? Maybe. I don't know anything really about Detective Pikachu, honestly. I know it's definitely not a normal Pokemon game. It's something completely different, correct? So, I don't know, but I'm definitely not playing it now. Like I said, you guys know the games that are on my radar right now. In the next few weeks, I'll be playing, well, continuing on and finishing Assassin's Creed Mirage, Sonic Superstars, Super Mario Wonder, Spider-Man 2, and Alan Wake 2. That's basically my October right there. Plus, of course, we're going to have the October end of the month marathon, Halloween marathon. Then come November, there's some early November games, notable ones like a Dragon Gaiden, and the possibility of Modern Warfare 3. I'll be honest, I really did like the Modern Warfare 3 beta last night, and I think I am going to do another night stream of it coming up this week because I think I want to. I think it would actually be quite good. So
let's go, baby.
I think we'll probably. I might end up getting it. I'm on the fence.
Give me one more, baby.
I don't know if I'm going to or not. I'm on
Hit
the
me,
fence
baby,
about
one
it,
more
okay?
time.
We'll see. All right. It appears I received a tip. This is weird. This is very weird.
Oh, this is weird, dude.
Give me a second. There's a reason why it's weird. I don't want to say it yet publicly. I just want to take a look, okay?
Uh-oh. Oh, he's got a major tip, dude. Major bag alert, son. Major bag alert. We're talking hundreds. Thousands, maybe.
Let me take a quick look here. Bear with me.
You got to make sure it's legit, dude. You got to check it out. Make sure it's coming from a legit source, man. You don't want to fuck up here, Phil. You don't want to mess this one up, dude. You make sure it's legit. Look at that hair, dude. Look at the bald spot in the front. Look at the bald spot. Look at the... I mean, okay, no offense to anybody that's balding. I just... you know, there's nothing wrong going bald. I just need to laugh at Phil's hair. Excuse me while I laugh at Phil's hair, okay? Look at the bald spot.
So here's why a tip came in, but it came in a different currency. And I have no idea what this currency is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's
so because I don't know what the currency is, I don't know how much it is.
It's
never happened before. I'm serious. So I don't know how much the tip is.
You don't know how to do a conversion?
I have no clue.
You don't know how to convert,
so I don't know how much it is. I can't
You don't know how to open a conversion app? You don't know how to
friggin' play an animation or add it to the leaderboard.
You don't know how to Google
I don't understand why a tip came in with a different currency. That's really weird.
Google convert currency.
Confused.
And then you type in the 3 letters.
So let's see here.
Of what it is, and then it will tell you what it is. So yeah, it's a very minimal amount of work. It just proves that Phil can actually do like nothing. He can actually do like no actual work. Even if it's just clicking a website, he can't do it. It's too much. Okay, he's converting it. He's using his big brain here. Look at him. Look at the numbers crunching in his head right now. The wheels are turning, dude.
So I received an $18 tip.
Wow.
See how weird it was?
Great.
And it's an anonymous tip. The person actually did not leave a message, but it's an $18 tip. So I appreciate that very much. I do. Thank you. I don't know why it came through in a different currency. That's bizarre. I've never seen that happen before once. So that's why I'm a little confused. But it is an $18 tip after conversion. So thank you for that. And that gets us up to $30 in tips tonight. That was confusing. And then I received a $1 tip from Jesse. So it says, after facing the final boss of Lies of P and it not being that tough, do you wish you got to face the boss before the patch? It was saying, some people were saying it took them 5 hours to beat it. They didn't patch the final boss. Did you read the patch notes? I don't think people have read the patch notes. Here, I'm going to look it up right now. Lies of P patch notes. Okay? We're going to find it right now. Here it is. I'm staring at it right now. Ready? Boss monster balanced changes. This is it. This is all that they tweaked with that patch. Are you ready? The number of HP of Fallen Archbishop Andreas. The number of HP of King of Puppets in the first phase. The number of HP of Simon Manus Arm of God. Decrease the damage output of Simon Manus Awakened God. Increased chance to break the stance of Simon Manus Awakened God. That's it. That's it. They didn't tweak any other bosses in the game. So I'm playing the game and people are like, oh, you see, Phil's beating it because they made it easier with the patch. They literally didn't touch another boss. All that I read, that's all they changed. That final boss is legit how that final boss was supposed to be in the game. It wasn't any harder. If it took other streamers 5 hours to beat it, it could be different scenarios. It could be a couple things. Number one, it could be that they have a build that's not good for that boss. That final boss is incredibly fast, right? My build, I was dodging around it, and I was parrying, correct? So because of that, it wasn't nearly dealing as much damage to me as maybe other people. Did you see I was actually parrying a lot of that final boss's attacks and getting the the counter hits. In addition, I found the box in the game that allowed me to buy the special, what do they call it, grindstone, that gives you the ability to auto parry. So both on that boss, on Laxasia, I was getting at least almost a whole stun for free because I was using the auto parry, which is a mechanic in the game you should be using, right? For sure. You should be using that. So I was getting free damage, right? And that's why. So maybe that's why. You know, I can't answer. I haven't seen anyone else fight the boss yet. In fact, now that I have beaten the game, my wife and I will likely watch someone else play it and beat it tonight. Or not maybe tonight, but you know what I mean. Like, we've been watching one or two people playing it, and we haven't watched it now in like a week because I wanted to beat it first. So we probably will go watch someone else play it and beat it and see how hard that was for them. But they did not nerf the final boss at all. Oh, by the way, I was also using the gun a little bit, right? I was using the gun damage. So that's another factor. I was using the gun. I was using auto parry. I mean, use the tools available. If they didn't use it and they had 5 hours to beat them, I mean, that's probably why. Or maybe I could see that boss being a huge problem for someone who has a very slow build, correct? Like, imagine if you're just a big lumbering tank with a giant mallet or something. You're probably too slow. You can't even get out of the way. You can't freaking, you know, either you parry everything or... How are you gonna, that is the patch notes. The other balance changes were, they decreased the HP of certain field monsters, increased the chance of breaking monster stance. I definitely noticed. Decreased the HP of certain field monsters, increased noticed that the mini boss style enemies stun a ton more, increased the staggerable window time. That's correct. When they get staggered, you can hit them more easily now. That's true. They increased drop rates of all crafting items and star fragments, and so they increased the amount of ergo output. Okay. They made it so you can easily respec as soon as you find the golden tree. You used to you had to beat the museum, but now it's just the golden tree. And more carry weight, you know. So people who beat it right away basically had to beat it with I guess arguably less carry weight, but the boss was identical outside of that. Yeah. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know. I don't know what you know. People are just making excuses, I think, for the fact that I beat the game. It's like, no, I beat it legit. That last boss was not nerfed at all. You know? Right? Okay. And by the way, people are saying there was a lag spike. I didn't see it. It's got to be on the YouTube end. I see nothing. I didn't see any lag spike on my end. So, sorry about that. That's correct. I didn't summon once during the playthrough. I don't even know what the summon mechanic is like because I never used it. Okay. So... I received a $20 tip. What's up, Phil? Congrats on beating Lies of P. I'm sending some regards. Send some regards to Abby, who is watching the stream here with me tonight. Well,
send some regards,
Abby,
dude.
Good evening. I hope you enjoyed the conclusion of my Lies of P playthrough. Thank you to whoever this is. There's no name on this tip. So thank you, whoever this is, for the $20 tip. I appreciate that. Now we have an anonymous $20 tip tonight. So thank you very much for that. And with that, we did hit the Gunner Glasses goal tonight, so thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. The Tier 1 tips goal, that is, right? Thank you, thank you. Yes, there's a police siren outside. I hear it. It's a few streets away. There we go. Cool. All right, let's see what else you guys want to talk about. Still got about 15, 20 minutes left on the stream. Let's see what people want to chat about tonight. What is the plan for the suggestions box? I've already explained that what we're going to do is that suggestions box will be posted up the first week of every month. People will post up suggestions in it. I'll review them, approve them. They'll be posted. And then what we're going to do is either the last week of every month or the first week of said next month on my podcast, probably for 2-3, actual podcasts, we're going to go through the suggestions box and read them off and answer, say, hey, here's a suggestion. Let's consider it. Is there something we could implement? Is there something people would want? Does it not work? That's what it's for. But it's going to take a while. We want to accumulate a bunch, and then we want to do it basically, beginning of every month. We kind of sit down and review those, okay? So that's what's happening with that. Okay. I received a $10 tip. Oh, let's see here. This is to show support for your Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. I actually loved last night. I discovered you on YouTube way back when, and during your Modern Warfare 2 gameplay from 2009. I'd love to see you play Modern Warfare 3 and return to all of those maps. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. And in reality, I was going to play it tomorrow night, and then I found out it's not live tomorrow night. It goes down during the day tomorrow, so we can't play it again. But I did find out that the beta is live again on Xbox next weekend, so I'll probably play it then. I think we should. Absolutely, I think we should.
Bro, 30 more minutes of this shit, dude?
Awesome. Thank you, Overpowered Boone. He says, I ran suggestions so far through AI, and the AI kind of made a summary. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to check that out. Did I ever watch Wizard of Oz? Many, many times I've seen that movie. Yes. Would I ever play a Gotham Knights DLC? No. I played through Gotham Knights. It was a fine game. I'm not interested in DLCs. Will I talk about the Unity leader leaving on tomorrow's podcast? Well, considering it's news and I have a news segment on my show, I probably would talk about that. Yes, I would think so. What's the most pizza I've ever eaten in one sitting? I don't know. I don't think I've ever eaten more than like half of any given pizza. Seriously, like even like a home pizza, the ones you make in your oven. I don't think I've ever eaten more than like half. Cause I mean, that's a lot to begin with, and that would not be common. But I think that's insane. Like, has anyone ever just sat down and ate like a whole pizza by themselves? That's insanity, right? You are asking about one sitting, right? Because I've told you guys this back in the day. We're talking like mid-2000s, so this is way before I was ever a YouTuber. All right,
I did not have money. Babadook is scary.
Right? I was sharing a 3-bedroom apartment with 2 roommates. All right, and it was expensive because we lived in like downtown New Haven, Connecticut, which is very expensive to live in. And I was working a job, excuse me, and I wasn't making a lot of money. So no exaggeration. I'm serious now. This is what my lifestyle would be. And I know this is absolutely disgusting. No one should ever live like this. All right. I would go back then. Did you ever hear of the 5-5-5 deal from Domino's Pizza? You probably haven't because it's 20 years ago. But what they would do, you could order 3 medium pizzas, any toppings, unlimited, for $5 each. So $15, you get 3 medium pizzas from Domino's. So I would do this deal. And I would get the Philly cheesesteak pizza. I would get like a Supreme Meats pizza.
The Philly cheesesteak, baby.
Was something weird or different, like Hawaiian or something like that, right? So I get 3 loaded medium pizzas, all right? I would eat that pizza as my food for like 5 days. Talking about so like Accelerator Turbo Plus. One night, and I would have like 2 pieces. Then everything would go in the fridge. Next day for breakfast, I'd have 1 piece. Then middle of the day, another piece. Night, 2 pieces. And I would stretch that out for the entire like 5 effing days. It was like the pizza diet. That was what I would do for like the week. And then
the pizza diet?
When I would go to work, in the parking lot of where I worked was a McDonald's. So I would go there in the morning before I went to work. If I was hungry, I would go there and I would buy 2 double cheeseburgers. And I would eat 2, by the way, they were $1 back then. So I have 2 $1 double cheeseburgers. Not McDoubles, actual double cheeseburgers before they made the McDouble. These had cheese, like a lot more cheese and everything on them. So I would eat 2 effing double cheeseburgers, go to work, and then when I got out of work, I would go back to the dollar menu, and I would get like the 4-piece McNuggets, which was $1, and I would get like a McChicken sandwich. So that was my food for the day. I'd have 2 burgers before I went to work, and then after work, I'd get like nuggets and another chicken sandwich, and that was all my food for the day. This was the absolute worst lifestyle. Do not ever attempt this. This is horrible for you. I was a blimp because I ate awful foods, but I could afford it because the food is cheap. That terrible food was cheap for you. So you could just buy it and you could survive off of like no money. You could spend like $40 a week and it would pay for everything if you live like that. You got indoctrinated into the cult of hate against me. Congratulations. Anyway. So yeah, so don't do that. But anyway, that, like I said, no, I don't think I've ever eaten more than like half of a pizza in one sitting in my whole life. Am I going to play Persona 3 Remake? Looks great. Sadly, comes out right in smack dab in the middle of new games. You've got Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth coming out in late January. And then you've got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in late February. I want to play those 2 RPGs way more than I want to play Persona 3 Remake. So I think Persona 3 is just going to have to wait and see if I ever play it. I don't know. But those other games take priority for me. I'm a gamer. A big bumbling black man. Liza P says, fun fact, Congress tried taxing pizza. They wanted to deem it a vegetable in 2011. There you go. I'll be getting my Halloween costume for this year this week on my day off. On this week, during my day off, I'm going to get it. So, I don't know what I'm even getting yet. We had a few ideas, but there's a new Halloween store that opened up near the other one, and we're going to go to both, see what they have, and get the best costume. So there you go. Chopper Dave coming in. Hello, everyone. I am Darkside. No, Phil. I'm never playing Cyberpunk ever again. You can stop asking. No, I've never had the Costco food court pizza. I've heard good things about it, but I never had it. Chopper Dave. No, Cyberpunk would not bring in using money. It didn't when I played it years ago. No, it did not.
What is this, dude?
No, I have no plans of playing retro Call of Duty games. I don't even know what you're talking about, Vietnamese comrade. I don't hate Cyberpunk. I just didn't enjoy it, so I'm not going to waste my time playing more of it. Oh, I'm going to try this new piece of food, this cuisine I never had before. Oh, I don't like it. Gee, let me just keep going back and buying it and trying it and not liking it over and over, right? No, I'm not an idiot. I didn't like Cyberpunk. I'm not going to waste time on playing the DLC. Which character is more fun for me to play in Street Fighter 6, E Honda or Lily? Honestly, probably Lily. E Honda, I don't know. Like, I get his build in Street Fighter 6. I understand it, but I don't think I like it as much. Like, I think Lily is the ultimate underdog, and if you win with her, you know you worked your ass off to do it. It's very hard to even get lucky with Lily and win. While E Honda can literally luck into a win constantly. He's got a lot of huge advantages with his very fast headbutt, the fact that his jab beats a lot and can combo into big combos and things. You get one counter hit and all of a sudden, like, the whole match turns in your favor. I don't think any of those things ever happen for Lily. So a win with Lily feels way more earned, and because of that, I actually enjoy playing with her more, I think, than Honda. I'm not saying I don't like Honda. I'm just saying that I think Lily feels more like an accomplished win.
Okay.
If I won $1 million, would I keep up my current rigorous streaming schedule? If I won $1 million, I would be able to basically do some great things. Like, I would pay off the back taxes that I owe. I would pay off the rest of my mortgage, so I don't have that you know.
Yo, if I had $1 million, I'd buy a damn brewery, turn the planet into alcoholics.
Amount of money that I don't have to pay and would make
If I had a magic wand, I'd make the world suck my dick without a condom on while I'm on the John.
First of all, you have to understand something. $1 million is not enough money that I don't have to work. That's ridiculous. $1 million is not. People just over exaggerate. You don't understand in the modern day, that's not as much money as you think it is. Okay. If we're talking, I got a straight up $1 million post tax. So like I actually had $1 million in my pocket right now and I don't owe it to anyone. It's just my money to spend as I would.
You got $1 million in your pocket? God damn, you got big pockets.
Pay off all my existing debts. Number 2, pay off my parents' existing debts. Like all that would be wiped clean. And then see what I have left. And yeah, likely I would try to at the very least, all right, I would like to get less time here behind the camera. And I would absolutely like to spend more time with my family, have an extra day a week to spend with Kat and do stuff with her. So I probably would stream less.
Why do you hesitate so long?
I have to. You understand? Like I have to keep streaming. There's no way that I could stop streaming. I would have to keep working because $1 million is not enough to pay for the rest of my life. But it certainly would make things a lot easier around here, for sure. I don't know which Call of Duty game was the best. I can tell you the ones I enjoyed the most. I remember Call of Duty 2. The sequel back in the day on PC was insanely good at the time that it came out, which is mid-2000s. It was a super duper good game. And then I would say Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2 were probably the ones that I enjoyed the most. Modern Warfare 1 was pre-YouTube and Modern Warfare 2 was during YouTube. Yeah, those would probably be the games for me that are the best Call of Duty games overall. But that's my personal opinion. Good night, Willow. Halo is still up and running and they're still doing updates for it. It's just that the player base went from way up here to insanely small. Like remember when Halo Infinite came out, it was a Game Pass game. It was a hype game for everyone who owned an Xbox S or X. But then they botched it within the first year and their player base went down. I think what they're saying now, their overall total player base today is less than 10% of what it was. So think about that. They lost over 90% of their player base. They're still supporting the game, but no one really cares. It's not a moneymaker or anything for them. Excuse me. Yes, I would still stream for fun, even if I didn't have to. I've already explained this. I love what I do. I absolutely love being here with you guys, interacting, having fun conversation, enjoying video games. This is fun to me. That's why I love it so much, and that's why even though I'm here 6 days a week full time, it's not like, oh God, I gotta go to the grind of work today and I gotta suffer through it. I never feel like that. Never. Even on days like I know today, ultra hard games, right? The hardcore difficulty run of Resident Evil 4 expansion, Lies of P Endgame, hard games. But I'm like, you know what? I'm excited to share those experiences with you guys and have a good time. I get more excitement out of it than anything else. So
it's the thrill of the game, dude.
You know, so because of that, if I were to be in a situation in my life where I didn't
the rush
really
of the
work
game
anymore, the money was not the issue.
For the love of the game,
fun.
dude.
Now I would never do it as much as I do today. Absolutely not. 6 days a week full time. I barely have any kind of a life outside of being in this office. But I would like to increase, dramatically increase the amount of time I spend with my family, but I would still do this. It would just be way less. Alright, I got $1 tip. It's just that fucking troll again, so I can ignore them. Of course, they're still here watching. I just find it hilarious that some of these people who troll me and they tip, they're here like every stream. Like every fucking stream. And they'll throw a tip to try to troll me during the stream. I'm like, oh my god, man. Anyway, George just gave me $2. Says, you said in the past Death Stranding is a great story but boring gameplay. In your opinion, do you feel I would enjoy your playthrough better than playing the boring game for myself? I have no idea. It really depends on many factors. Like, Mr. Kojima himself feels you'll get more out of the game if if you play the gameplay, because you understand the feelings of isolation and disconnection. And you know, those long delivery missions were supposedly, according to him, intentionally designed that way so that you would feel when you played the game, okay? Personally, I don't feel like being bored or being tediously stuck in a pile of fucking rocks and I can't get out because I have 400 fucking packages on my back. That doesn't add anything to the story for me. It did. Like, I really felt like Death Stranding would have been an absolutely amazing movie or TV miniseries. I don't think it actually is a good video game. I think it would have been better as something more narrative-based that you don't even need that level of interaction to enjoy it. So, if that means you watch someone else play it and you still enjoy it, I mean, I don't know. That's not how I experienced it. I experienced it as a game. As a game, I loved the story. I hated the gameplay elements. So, judge for yourself. Maybe start watching someone's playthrough and see if you like it. And if you're enjoying it, keep going. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to tell you not to play a game because I don't know. I've never had that experience of just watching it and not playing it. See? I'm playing both Like a Dragon games, as I've said many times in my schedule updates. I'm going to be playing both of the upcoming ones, yes. Do you and Kat love chocolate candies or sweet candies? I love chocolate. I'm totally into chocolate. I think Kat's a mix. I think she likes both, but I like almost purely chocolate. And peanut butter, too, of course. Peanut butter's amazing, but you gotta be so sparing when you eat that stuff, so I don't even really think about it. I try not to think about it. Spawn Killer did a super chat and asked, do I like candy corn? No, I do not. My wife does. I do not. I don't like it. She does. I don't know. I just think that it doesn't taste very good. A lot of people are weirded out by the texture. They say it's waxy or whatever. I really don't care about that. I just don't think it tastes good. Kat thinks it does taste good. So there you go. Difference of opinion. Would I like to see Marvel vs. Capcom make a comeback? No. I think it ran its course. Marvel 2 is still the best one of all of them, in my opinion. Marvel 3 was essentially a flashy game that was incredibly unbalanced, and sadly, I feel not fun to play at a competitive level. Any game where you get one hit, and that literally is basically leading to the end of the game, that's trash. That's not even a competitive fighting game. The thing was, at the time, it was the big flashy game, and that was when streaming was becoming prominent. So at the same time that everyone's able to live broadcast their games, you've got a big flashy game with comic book characters in it, and crazy combos, and hype, and people screaming. You see, it was like the perfect time for it. Personally, I don't even think Marvel 3 was a very good game. And being that all games these days have been so massively dumbed down, I don't think they would ever put out a versus game again that has the level of skill required like Marvel 2. So I don't even think they should bother. But that's my take. I'm sure many people would enjoy a Marvel 4 that plays like Marvel 3, but I didn't like Marvel 3. I received a $1.25 tip from I Have Sausage Nipples. Do you like candy corn? I already answered that question. You were a little slow to the draw there. But thank you for the $1 tip regardless. You were a little behind the 8 ball on that one. All right. So, guys, last few minutes here. Last few questions before we adjourn for the night. I don't know anything about Mortuary Assistant for the Switch. I never heard of it. But you could nominate it, I'm sure, for the Halloween Marathon. The nominations are open right now. By the way, those nominations will only be running until next weekend. Right? Let me see. Today's the 9th, so 10th, 11th, 12th. Yeah, probably this weekend. I'll close off nominations, and we'll tally up the most nominated games, and those will become a poll people will then vote on. All right? So, last real chance these last few days to nominate games by typing !Halloween in the chat, or you can do it off the channel page here of DSP Gaming Community tab or Members tab. If you're a member, there's a members only thread as well. Did you ever like Killer Instinct or not really because it's free on Xbox? The original Killer Instinct in arcades looked amazing and had a stereo CD soundtrack, so it sounded better than most games in the entire arcade. So at the time, it was like visuals and audio great. Gameplay elements were sound. It played kind of like Street Fighter combined with new elements. But it wasn't very balanced. Like, for example, there's certain characters in the game that are absolutely terrible, like Riptor and stuff. He's garbage. And it sucks because you want to be able to play the game with everyone. You really can't. It's not a very balanced, competitive game. Killer Instinct 2, they made it way more balanced, but I actually didn't like it. The new Killer Instinct that came out at the launch of Xbox One seemed good at first, but what ended up happening was people discovered this weird desync issue where two people on the sides of the match would see completely different matches, and sometimes it would say you won, when on the other side someone thought that they won, and you don't even know what the game counted. It was this really weird desync online issue, and when that happened, I just stopped playing it, and then I never cared anymore. So there you go. Overpowered Boom says, what about a Halloween candy tier maker for the Halloween event? Well, I was thinking we were going to do the Halloween horror movie franchises ranking. That's the one that Derek is making for us right now. But if people wanted to do 2 tier makers during the Halloween event, we could. I'd be okay with that. We just have to limit the amount of games we play then. Maybe we limit it to like 1 game from members, 1 game from the common viewers, food, 2 tier makers, and maybe time for 1 more game if we have it or something, right? Because there's only so much time in a day-long marathon. I guess we'll have to see. All right, I got a $2 tip from Diamond Nipples. I had chicken vindaloo. Now I have upside down. Now I feel like an upside down volcano. There you go. Well, there you go. Make sure that when you're erupting, that you're erupting into the proper receptacle. That's all I have to say.
It's Phil's mouth.
By the way, I have no idea. I have no idea what we were at for tips. I think we were at 64, so I guess we'll say we're at 66. Looks like my keyboard malfunctioned at some point. I think we're at 66. I have no idea. But we have to go anyway, so. All right, guys. I think it is time to adjourn. Thank you for those who were here for the Lies of P conclusion. Thanks. And for those who just chilled and hang out with me for the half an hour Q&A, thank you as well. And for those who supported the stream tonight, thank you. I appreciate you all. Thanks for killing some time. Until tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Peace out.
Get some sleep, people.
All right. So, guys, that's it. I'm going to get going. I have to film my review of Halloween Kills right now. And then if I have time over the next 2 nights, I want to film a review of Barbarian. I watched this other horror movie called Barbarian. And I want to review that one too. So I have to get out of here.
Big ups, Mike.
Right? But I thank you all. What a great stream tonight. The conclusion of Lies of P went way faster than I ever anticipated it would go. Bookworm to me $10 says, here I am, and I have nothing important to say. Well, thank you for the $10 tip, Bookworm.
Big ups.
I appreciate that last
Big ups, Speckio.
Hail Mary tip.
Later, Daspo.
Okay. Guys, thank you so much. Remember, what's going on tomorrow? Well, the first stream tomorrow will be the Level 1 podcast, and it will be Assassin's Creed Mirage. The second stream tomorrow will be Street Fighter. Now, will I play Lily or Blanca? I'm not sure. I'm actually leaning towards Lily. I actually think I should play Lily tonight or tomorrow night in Master and see how I do. I mean, I'll be a little rusty, but I think it would be pretty cool to try to jump into Master ranking with Lily, especially if I'm turning off crossplay and I'm only playing against PlayStation players. I may stand a better chance. So I think I might try that tomorrow, okay? And then Wednesday again will be Assassin's Creed Mirage and probably Blanca, I'm thinking. All right, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's it. I was gonna play the Modern Warfare beta lat tomorrow night, but I found out now it turns off midday, so I can't actually do it tomorrow night. We'll have to maybe do it this coming weekend when it hits the Xbox. Okay?
I'd say Trolls, probably Trolls.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate your support, and thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Have a good night. See you all tomorrow. And check out my review of Halloween Kills later tonight on DSP Reacts. Later, everybody.
You don't just get to say and do whatever the fuck you want on this planet without consequences. You know, consequences have action. So,
yo, I'll catch y'all tomorrow night, alright?
Stop being a bitch.
Big ups, everybody. Peace out.
Pussy face goatee. You can't speak to me. Transplant hairline trip. You can't speak to me. My services cost.
Peace out, Red. Big up to Chalky. Big ups, Arsons.
Symmetrical jawline, crispy hairline, chisel, crispy complexion. It's the gym daily, body to kill for. Peanut butter skin.
Big ups, Demented.
This shit's looking real poverty, bro. You looking real pale and shit on stream, like pussy face goatee. You can't speak to me. Transplant hairline trip. You can't speak to me. My services cost 5 bands. 5 bands. 5 bands, bro. You fucked up because you took the first step towards a public view. Crispy hairline, crispy jawline. You're not crispy, dumbass. You're crisp. My streams are clean. They don't have a bunch of butter on the screen. Look at my face. It's fat. It's oils. It's grease. Pussy face goatee. You can't speak to me. Transplant hairline trim. You can't speak to me. My services cost 5 bands. 5 bands. And block me. 5 bands. 5 bands. 5 bands, bro. I'll be the